Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. I am your host and guide, Thirtyne, and we are playing Final Fantasy VI. Now that the castle's all fixed, let's go! That's right. In the last episode, we fixed Figaro Castle. So, we can raise it back up from being stuck underground. Now, there are a few things we can do here. One of which is, putting Edgar in front of our party. You can wander around, you can talk to people if you want. But, one of them is a cutscene that I intentionally skipped at the beginning of the game, knowing that we were going to be forced into it when we came here. Because we have Sabin and Edgar in our party. Yes, you guys must be glad to be saved. Now, if you try and chase after Sabin, I'm pretty sure they tell you to, Okay, maybe they don't. I thought there were some guards somewhere that tell you to go rest. Anyways, if you remember, bring Edgar into your party and put him in first slot, and you get a discount at these stores. Now, one thing we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to buy the Weak Maker, or the Debilitator, which is a tool for Edgar. What it does is, as you can see, makes a new weak point used via the machine command. Now, use this on an enemy, and it will, if it works, if it hits, it will randomly select a new weakness for him. So you could use it, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, boom, 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 boom. The enemy is now weak till fire. And then you can proceed to pound on him with your fire attacks. Fire, Firaga, and deal insane amounts of damage. Anyways, to see this cutscene, what we need to do is take a rest, which I kind of want to do anyways, because we took a bit of damage. So, let's enjoy, shall we? Nothing has changed, even the castle. But, then again, it's all so different ever since Father died. Everything changed on that day. This evening, things took a turn for the worse. No, it can't be. You lie! Matron, the king, he's... Sabin! My father is... Big brother. So they went and told you. Father is... Sir Edgar, what are you doing out here? Just now, your father, he's declared that Figaro is to be divided between you two. You fools! Everybody! They all say the Empire poisoned Father. And all you care about is who's going to ascend the throne? Well, I don't want any part of that. When Mother died giving birth to me, nobody cried then, either. That isn't... You were just like the rest of them. Sabin. Empire of killers, more like. I won't let them go on like this. Matron, we need some time alone. I'm leaving this country. I'm gonna leave the land of my birth behind, and live free. Big brother, didn't you say that you weren't interested in the throne either? Freedom. But... if we both leave, who will rule this country and its people? Father wouldn't want that. Sabin, let's decide using this coin Father gave us. If it turns up tails, you win. If it's heads, I win. Pick a head. Pick a side. We both have a fair chance in winning, okay? Okay. Ha! And then, you chose freedom. "10 years. You've grown up to be quite a bear. And you've become quite the king yourself." Sabin, I often wonder, would Father be proud of the king I've become? I have no doubt. Father's cheering you on from the spirit world. 10 years. Such a long time. Very long. Well, here we are, two brothers lost and confused, even as adults. A toast. To Father. To Mother, and to Figaro. Psst, guys, you need a drink to have a toast. Also, for those who didn't quite catch on, that same coin that he flipped was the two-headed one that, you know, we also saw when Celeste used it to trick Setzer into joining us. Huh. And this you might want to remember. Several of the people of this castle went to join the Kefka fanatics. But, if they were to hear a loved one's voice... So apparently there are fanatics, and if we show a loved one to them, oh, something will happen. Alright, I'll remember that. Anyways, we're back here in the desert. There's not really much we can do here. If you want, well, you can head back to South Figaro, which is what I'm going to do right now. Right, you can fight some new enemies. I'm not really interested in them, so I'm just going to kill them quickly. You can test out your new weak maker. Not that they'll be strong enough to really take many hits. You won't get to really try out their weaknesses, because for the most part they're going to die anyways with any of Sabin's Blitz or Edgar's tools. Right? Just like most random encounters. But, if you remember, with Edgar in the front of our party, we also get a discount here at South Figaro. So, with knowing that, you can actually avoid buying the gold spear or any other weapons, you know, the enhanced sword or any of that stuff, until you get Edgar, if you want. I picked him up early because I've got more than enough money lying around, but what I didn't get, an extra diamond shield, and some extra diamond armor. I'm also going to pick up second set of diamond armor and an extra diamond shield, just for the next character that we're going to pick up, so that, you know, they have some equipment as well, and I can buy it while it's cheap and I have Edgar in my party, because you go to any other town and it's going to go back to full price. And of course, you know what, screw it, let's save some money and we'll take the walk back to Figaro Castle. It's not going to be that long, right? However, of course, getting into a whole bunch of fights might drag it out a bit. Luckily, so far, we've only gotten one. Seem to be making pretty good progress here. Please, no super dragons while heading through the desert, please. Ah, alright. Well, no super dragons, but other new enemies. Still with the same pain-in-the-ass attacks. We'll just try and take these guys out as quickly as we can. That was pretty fast. Alright. Okay, back to Figaro Castle. As we've got nowhere left to go, let's go ahead and travel back to Collingdon. Apparently, not only does the castle have the ability to pass under mountain ranges, it now also has the ability to pass underneath the ocean. Like, I'm not sure if there's like some sort of special tunnel that somehow survived connecting these two deserts, or if they can move the castle wherever they want, but that's a pretty damn good ability it's got. Alright. And the one weird thing is, just like before... Alright. Super Birdman, you know what? You're not gonna be that tough. We'll take you down quickly. Pretty sure you're weak to wind, so yeah. You look big, but you're not tough. Anyways, as I was saying, the weird thing about this area is it really hasn't changed much. We've still got Collingdon here. We've got the, well, remember up north, the, crazy guy who was talking about building a Colosseum? Well, he's actually succeeded. There is a Colosseum up there. We'll get into that into a later episode, though. There are a few good things you can go and get now, but all in all, not totally worth it, so I'm not really going to be worrying with them. What? Locke? He's probably still looking for legendary treasures. If I know Locke, he's probably looking for treasure somewhere that he couldn't reach before. Okay. Looks like Locke isn't here, but if we want to find him, we're probably gonna have to go to some, I guess, new dungeon that wasn't around before the world changed. You know, honestly, that's not all too surprising. Narsh has been occupied by monsters? Okay, so nothing... Alright, so Narsh occupied by monsters. We're gonna need to go back there at some point. Frightful person at the Colosseum, looking for the Ichigeki blade. We're gonna need to remember that too. If we ever find an Ichigeki blade, or in the American version, I think it was just the Striker, we're gonna need to, take that with us. And, yeah, how about you not unequip all my people? I'm pretty sure they're already all unequipped anyways. Man with a mustache calling everyone sir? Alright, that sounds like Cyan, apparently. So Cyan's in Miranda, Locke's in some unknown cave, some dude in the Colosseum looking for a knife. Oh yeah, and see, that guy tells you about the guy up north that, completed his Colosseum. Can you get free healing here? No. Okay. And the people that talk about Rachel aren't there. That's sad. Even your plants won't live. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to step on them. Anyways, well, without anything left to do, let's go check out the pub. Oh, man! Setzer! Setzer! You're alive? Let's get going. We're going to put an end to Kefka. Pfft. I don't have any motivation left in me. What are you talking about? I was the world's #1 gambler. I miss how the world was before, when it was peaceful, and my body was free as my mind to wander. But now, the world is too harsh for me. I've lost my wings, too. Before the world collapsed, you fought with just as much intensity as the rest of us, right? You fought so sincerely. But that was the old me. Those hopeful dreams of mine have been abolished now. Why Why should you abandon your dreams just because the world has changed so? Dreams are the only thing this world has left. You seem to really believe what you say. Do you really? My dreams are... Thank you. Now, let's go to Daryl's tomb. Why? It's time to get a new pair of wings. Oh, okay. Sounds like a great idea, Setzer. Well, where's this Daryl's tomb, anyways? Oh, okay, so it's, over there? I guess that's something new that's popped up. Alright, we'll check it out. Anyways, now that we've got Setzer in our group, we're gonna need to equip him up. That's why I bought, you know, the extra mithril, or the diamond stuff, so I didn't have to buy it when it was expensive. You can also come here, you know, you can pick up weapons and armor for our new team. I guess I should have bought a diamond helmet, you know, we'll buy it at full price, whatever. Whatever. Give it to him. You can also pick up some new weapons here. Notice we got 3 here. We got the dice, the darts, and we've now got these intense darts. Now, in the American version, these were mistranslated. I think they call them the trump card, or they call them the trump, and then there's another item later called the doom darts, but you notice these ones are called intense darts. What these do is they randomly slay an enemy in one blow, so randomly cast death. Now, as I've said before, I don't like that. Not a fan. The Doom Darts that you get later are actually the trump cards, so they're just a regular item that you throw it. Sorry, not a regular item, a regular weapon. He throws the cards, deals damage. So in the American version, those ones are kind of mixed up, so when you do get the Doom Darts, remember that they're not going to cast Doom, and the trump that you get now actually does. You can buy these if you want, but the area that we're going to be heading to actually causes... A lot of the enemies are undead, so this isn't going to work. The dice, they're kind of weird. What he does is he rolls 2 dice, and they'll randomly have a number on them. The random number generator makes a number appear. Now, just like most gambling games, the odds are stacked against you. There is a higher chance of getting lower numbers than there is the higher ones. You will be getting the lower numbers more often. Now, there is an upgraded version of the dice that you can get later in the game that I love. They are great for Setzer. These ones not so much, but I'm going to be picking them up anyways. The way the damage is dealt, and if you go Genji Glove and equip 2 of them, it can be pretty good. But the way the damage is dealt is he throws the 2 dice, and they each... they have a number. Now you can see his attack is really low. However, his attack has nothing to do with the damage dealt. These avoid armor, and they also... You know what, I'm going to pick a pair of these up anyways for when I do go to the Coliseum. Back to the dice. The number that's shown, say you roll a 2. What the damage the dice deal is the number on the dice, so 2, multiplied by 2, which is now 4, multiplied by your level. So the higher your level, the more damage. So if you roll a 2, that's 2 times 2, which is 4, times 31. So 124. Now, if you rolled 2 on both dice, that would be 248. So at this point, you're not going to be dealing much damage. Now remember, that's only 2. If you roll 6, it's going to be much higher. That'll be 6 times 2, so 12 times 31, which is quite a bit more damage. And then 2 dice, both rolling 6, can be a decent amount, but not all that great. So for now with Setzer, I'm basically just going to be relying on his slots, even if it's not that good. This is only because he really doesn't have any good attacks at this point. The dice that you get later on in the game, you'll actually throw 3 of them, so you can be dishing out some pretty high damage, especially because you'll be higher level, right? So say your level was 50, and you throw 3 dice, each one only rolling a 1, that's 100 times 3 damage, 3 dice, thereby meaning the lowest amount of damage you can deal would be 100. Or, sorry, 300, which might not be that good, but then go up to multiply that by 6, and you can easily be dealing 999 damage every attack. Okay, what can I do now? You know what? We got Setzer. We saw a cool little scene. Crap, I want the dice. And, you know what? I think that's about it. Next episode, we head down to Daryl's tomb to find ourselves a new set of wings. I'll see you guys then.